Hello, this is Matthew Deere. I'm in Miami, 2014, and you're watching Billboard.
You're watching Billboard. We're here in Miami at the Red Bull Guest House. I'm Zell McCarthy, and I'm sitting here next to Matthew Deere, sometimes known as Audion.
Yes.
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 But tell us about what you're doing here this week in Miami.
Miami is always just such a great congregation of everything, you know. Like I'm DJing, I did a tractor cookery with Red Bull and Native Instruments upstairs.
Let's talk about that for a second.
Yeah.
Cooking at a dance party here in Miami. Tell me exactly what you were literally cooking up.
Literally, I was cooking a wild Arctic char, pan-seared with a green bean salad.
Wow.
Metaphorically, I was cooking up a great time for industry friends and family.
Are you a cook at home?
Yeah, and I think it goes so well with musicians who they're traveling so much. They've got all these strict schedules, and they're always they're on regimented time frames. And then you get home and you kind of have nothing to do. And I think cooking really helps replace that.
Okay.
So I think you'll meet a lot of DJs and musicians who are just avid cooks.
So you founded the Ghostly label quite a while ago. You celebrated your 12th year this year?
We're in 15.
15,
yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It goes so fast. It's crazy.
Yeah, and part of that has been allowing you to experiment with different kinds of music, and that is what the Audion project is about. Tell us what that is and how that differs from your regular Matthew Deere work.
Yeah, for sure. When I first started, it was just release anything under my own name. And then after a while, it became apparent that I needed kind of avenues to direct my music where I wouldn't confuse, the audience.
Yeah.
And Audion was the harder, weirder techno side of the things that I did. So that was 10 years ago. Came up with a moniker and just started making tracks for the clubs. And it's more DJ friendly.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And this recent tour that you've been on is a visual experience, not just a musical one.
Yeah.
How did you kind of come up with the concept for that?
That was done in collaboration with design team Vivita Modus. They're based in LA. I gave them all the music. They heard what I had done in the past, and I said, look, I want to do something visual this time. I want to take it on a larger stage and tour it. So they came back a few months later and said, here's our idea. And then from there we kind of bounced things back and forth, and then now we have this physical structure that I play within, lots of LED technology, projections, and it's a different way of doing a live show.
Do you have a name for the structure?
Yeah, I do. It's been funny, because we keep going back and forth.
Okay.
Because you have to name it something. It's been the puzzle. At one point, it was Gary. Okay. But the name of the tour now is Subvertical. So it's the Subvertical show.
How long do you think you'll stay on the road with that?
Hopefully, a year and a half, 2 years. I
Yeah.
mean, the goal is just take it where it can go. Yeah.
And as Matthew Deere, you do a lot of live performance, often with a band.
Yeah.
Is that in the offing anytime soon as well?
It's so tough. I mean, I want to do it always.
Yeah.
But you kind of have to put something on the back burner. And right now that's on the back burner, but we did support for Depeche Mode last summer, did some great shows in Europe, in front of crazy audiences for them. And
yeah.
It's we're at this point where I want to keep doing that just as much as I'm doing the Audion, but I think that'll be a year and a half before I can get back into the live band stuff.
Back and forth, pick and choose.
Yeah, but if the right opportunity comes up, I'm not going to say no.
You've heard it here first.
Yes.
So tell me, what's your favorite thing about Miami?
Oh my gosh. I mean, the sunshine has been fantastic. It's been tough in New York this winter.
Yeah.
It's rough. So just to be here and soaking in just normal weather, I'll take that any day.
And your least favorite thing?
Least favorite thing, oh gosh, just the amount of just busyness and waiting and humanity and just the shoulder to shoulder, I need a coffee, so do I.
But you're from New York, isn't that part of your daily life there?
Yeah, it's true.
You can get a taxi easier in New York, I guess. Right?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, Matthew, thank you so much for talking with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Enjoy the rest of your week.
Cool. You too.